Every once in a while, you run into somebody who plays so unorthodox, violates every principle of chess in an effort to either disrespect their opponent or flag their opponent. This individual was good at tactics and good at, I guess, basically running, but they almost got away with it. So I open with my usual stuff, and the very second move is my opponent moving his king, and then basically shuffling his king and queen into opposite squares. And I guess he knows that that's going to lead to unorthodox positions, and he's hoping that it discombobulates his opponent. But he started giving away some pieces. Um, so we start supporting. Basically, I try not to panic or lose my temper, blow my stack, and I just try to develop my pieces slowly and methodically. And I still decide to attack on the king's side, even though he moved the pieces over. And he's basically shuffling his pieces back and forth. It's quite frustrating. But finally, when he made that last king move, and these are moves. What makes this an opponent like this so frustrating is he's not really advancing his position, but he's remaining elusive. So after all this positioning on the king side, I start to realize that I can make some headway on the king side, which is really the queen side. So finally, we exchange a couple pawns, and there's a break, and now we start bringing in the troops. We have some checks, and we're starting to gradually penetrate. So, couple exchanges, couple of checks, but I'm being very careful because this is the all you need to do is make one mistake, and you'll be right back on the defensive. So here I have this discovered check. I know this is going to lead to problems. So he moves out, and we play for check, and we're kind of ignoring his queen, but can't completely ignore it. So we check again, takes, check again, takes, and now we coming in through the top here, through the front. And finally, interestingly enough, the king is back on the king side where it started out. So we have this nice check here. And I decided it's worth sacrificing a little material to get in there. So we have the check. And again, this is a guy who will be happy with a draw or just to frustrate you into a blunder. So again, he's doing all this stuff. And finally, I think where I made this king-queen exchange, even though I only have 30 seconds, is going to be really tough, even for this guy, even for this Houdini, to get out of it. So once I pin the rook, it's just bang. And finally, that's it. So there you have it.